Hi everyone, I just wanted to come online and tell a really quick story. So I had a story to tell that had a really great message, but I actually wanted to talk about my thought process in going online via video to share that story with you. I felt called to do a video because I felt really passionate about the topic that I wanted to talk about, and that I wasn't sure if I would be able to get the passion that I was feeling across in my writing, because I'm a very passionate person, anyone who knows me. And so I just felt video was a better way to do it. And I was driving home, and all of these unconscious thoughts started just popping up in my head, which is where I say I was a recovering perfectionist. And those thoughts and fears included, I have to take a shower before I do the video. I need to do my hair, put on a little makeup, maybe a nice top, maybe find the right place in the house to do it, make sure the lighting's right, check out all this stuff. And none of those thoughts had to do with the actual story. I wasn't worried at all about the message that I was going to impart. I wasn't worried at all about my ability to share the story. Everything I was worried about was about how I looked. And so that's why I say, when I say I'm a recovering perfectionist, those thoughts are still there. They still come up all the time. I just went to coffee the other day, felt the same way, ran into another friend who said the same thing, who wasn't in makeup, that, gosh, I wish I'd put makeup on if I knew I was going to run into all these people. Like somehow we're a better person because we're wearing makeup, or we're put together, or we're showered. And so the first part is how I get over that need of society's image of perfection. As soon as I became conscious of it, so those thoughts happened unconsciously. And as soon as I became conscious of it, which almost in my head feels like I took a step back, like I'm a person watching my thoughts. That's what consciousness to me is. And I watched them and thought, well, that's stupid. Like, you're missing the whole point of the message, Jen. You're missing, nobody cares what you look like. They want to hear, if people want to hear the message, they want to hear what you have to say, not what you have to look like. But I felt like, well, this is the way you have to put it across. And so obviously I knew there that I would have to share the message as I am right now. And it's scary. My heart's pounding, having a little trouble with it, but that's how I expand my comfort zone, is that I have to lean into those fears. I have to know that knowing that you're enough, and being present and knowing that you're enough, is knowing that I'm enough with or without makeup on. There's nothing wrong with putting makeup on. I don't want to shame the days that I have makeup on or that I put up a nice picture. The message that I want to impart is it doesn't matter. I'm still the same person like this as I am when I have a professional photo shoot, which has been like 4 times in my life. And it's still the same Jen. It's still the same me. And that when I'm connected with my enoughness, none of that stuff matters. That's not the point. That's not the point of my message. And I know so many of us struggle with it, because like I said, I had another friend who said the exact same thing that I was feeling that day. And I was missing the point. And this to me is what it means to know you're enough. And I wear this little bracelet every day that says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, I am enough. I have it written on my mirror. I've read books. I listen to all sorts of stuff. I even set reminders on my phone, because it's really easy to get caught up. We live in a society, in a world that is so ready to tell us how not enough we are, that if we had this bag, then we'd be enough, or if we drove this car, or if we used this brand of makeup, or if we looked, if we got our hair done this way, or this hairstyle, or, put this much into it, then maybe we'd be enough. And that's how they get us to buy stuff, because they show us what can make us feel better. And really understanding that you're enough is understanding that you're enough exactly how you are, that I have always been enough. There's nothing that I need to add to my life that changes the fact that I'm enough. And it's hard. I don't remember it daily. I don't remember it every day. We have tests. There are lots of things that make me question it. But the trick, if we want to overcome it, and if we really want to build up that confidence and that belief in ourselves, we just have to keep doing it, and doing the things that are uncomfortable, and moving forward, and just reminding ourselves day in and day out that I'm enough. I have to tell myself all the time. Have a great day, everybody.